Okay. So the other day when I was looking at the comments for all my videos, I noticed a guy named Mooisable, and I'm gonna say sorry if I didn't pronounce your name correctly, but he was wondering, how would I make it so you can only break a melon with a hoe? So I'm gonna be showing you guys that, because I thought that was a pretty interesting request. And it's a nice and fast one, so to show you guys this, I'm gonna be using the test plugin, and we're gonna go to the player listener. So, like I showed you guys before, just because it's a lot faster, we're just going to copy and paste. Okay. So instead of block place, we're going to change that to block break. And then we can also change this one to keep it nice and organized. Okay, so now we import it. And we're just going to leave the if statement. Okay. And then, there we go. Backspace that to make it look nice. Okay. So then we can remove this. You want to move. There we go. Okay, so if. And yeah, so that's pretty much how we start it. Okay, so if e dot get block dot get type ID equals material dot spelled material on, then melon block dot get ID. And I know I showed you guys with this, you can just do here if that equals TNT, but sometimes it won't always work. I don't know why, but if you do the dot equals, sometimes it's buggy and it just won't work for you. But I find that if you use the get type ID equals and then the item and then get type ID, it works a lot better. Okay, so if the item is a melon block, and then we'll also do if, because we only want it to work for hose, so if the item is not, and then e dot get player dot get item in hand, and I always click that, dot get ID, where is it? Get type ID. Maybe this would work. Yeah, we have to use get type ID equals material dot. We'll start with a wood one. Dot get ID. Okay. So if the item in hand is a wooden hoe, or if the item in hand is not a wooden hoe, we are going to end the list or end the event. So e dot set canceled, true. So what this does is, if the block that broke is a melon block, and the item in hand is a wooden hoe, the event, or if the sorry about that. If the item broke is a melon block, and the item in hand is not a wooden hoe, it'll end the event. I just can't speak. Been like this for the last couple of days. Okay. So we're just gonna go to export, jar file, test plugin. Just make sure it's all selected. Okay, and then we'll export it. Okay, so now we start up the server. Okay, so we just join it. Okay, and so I was playing around with this, trying to figure out how I was going to do it. Let's just make sure I'm off. Not that it's needed, but okay. So I need a wooden hoe. Okay, and just so you guys know, the melon block ID is 103, so it might help if you just want to test around or test it right away. Okay, so you break it and you don't have anything in your hand, or the thing in your hand is not a hoe, it doesn't work. Then if you have a hoe, they break nice and easy. Okay, so it's a nice and fast one. We're just getting to about the 5-minute mark. So if you guys have any other suggestions of just nice and simple plugin ideas or things you can do, just message me. Okay, see ya.